There are over 8,000 characters in Marvel Comics. The MCU, after over a decade, has managed to showcase only a fraction. And yet every year, fans return to the same refrain: when will we finally see our favorite heroes on screen? Here are 10 classic Marvel heroes we're still waiting for in the MCU, and the clock's ticking. Let us get things started with a mutant whose name is synonymous with 80s shoulder pads. Dazzler. Allison Blair, the disco queen with the ability to convert sound into dazzling light and energy beams. As fans with glow sticks at the ready, rumors have floated for years. Taylor Swift is Dazzler. Anyone? But she's never materialized outside of a half-second Easter egg. Not even once. Next, let's talk about Nova. Not the Nova Corps. Those guys got annihilated off-screen in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We mean Richard Rider. The intergalactic police officer, the last human Nova. He's the MCU's Green Lantern analog, cosmic helmet, and all. His origin practically writes itself. A down-in-his-luck New Yorker is granted the power of the entire Nova Force. Still, he hasn't so much as flown through a post-credits scene. Marvel, what are we waiting for? Moonstone. Dr. Carla Sofen is a psychologist turned supervillain, turned sometimes antihero. With powers rivaling Captain Marvel, Moonstone blurs the lines between hero and threat, and her time leading the Thunderbolts would fit right into Phase 5's moral gray zone. But so far, we've only heard whispers, cameos, and misdirections. If ever there were a time for a flying, manipulative psychologist with a dark past, it's now. But let's not forget the real king of Are We There Yet? Wonder Man. Simon Williams, Hollywood star, ionic super being, sometimes Avengers been rumored for everything from WandaVision to his own solo series. Out there. Someone has definitely written a screenplay about a down-on-his-luck actor who turns into a superhero thanks to mad science and some serious charisma. Still, he remains the MCU's ultimate what-if. Meanwhile, there's Hercules. As the Olympian. As Guardians and Eternals have paraded through the MCU, and yet Marvel's own demigod brawler, Hercules, barely got a name drop. Blunt, brash, earnest to a fault. He wields a mace, wears a lion's pelt, and drinks you under the table. He's legendary both in myth and in Marvel Comics, and his bromance with Thor is the stuff of fan dreams. For some reason, though, he keeps sitting on the bench. Then there's Spectra Monica Rambeau, in her most powerful, photon-based form. WandaVision gave us a taste. Fans are still waiting for her proper due. In the comics, Monica casually leads the Avengers and flies faster than light. She's one of Marvel's most formidable energy manipulators, and yet her time truly shining on screen never quite arrives. She's earned a spotlight, not just a supporting role. Machine Man. Aaron Stack, a robot with the driest wit in Marvel's stable. Armed with telescoping limbs and a mile of existential dread. In a universe increasingly populated with AIs, androids, and cybernetic baddies, Machine Man is overdue for an existential crisis or two. Forget Ultron. Give us the sarcastic, chain-smoking robot existentialist with a fondness for human quirks. Tigra is another name you'll hardly hear, except from die-hard Avengers fans. Greer Grant Nelson, a woman with mystical feline abilities, a tale, and a complicated history with both the West Coast Avengers and supernatural threats. She's had as many personal reinventions as Tony Stark, but, astonishingly, she's yet to claw her way into Marvel's billion-dollar universe. Even the She-Hulk show skipped her. Moving on, Blue Marvel. Adam Brasher, super genius, Vietnam vet, one of the most powerful beings on Earth. In the comics, his story is a tragic Cold War Superman. Asked to step aside because of prejudice, only to return and save the world again and again. He's an all-out powerhouse, capable of going toe-to-toe with Sentry or Hulk, and still not a single cameo. And finally, it's time to talk about Namorita. You've met Namor, the Submariner, half-Lantean monarch, rage issues and all. But what about his cousin Namorita? An environmentalist, new warrior, and mutant with her own Atlantean legacy. She's swum through almost every major 90s event, yet still treads water just beneath the MCU's surface. 10 heroes, 10 missed opportunities, each with a built-in fan base. Some with decades of stories, others with origin arcs ready-made for the big screen. But so far, all we get are rumors, Easter eggs, or dusty concept art. In a universe where Rocket, Raccoon, Groot, and even Howard the Duck found mainstream fame, there's no excuse. Marvel Studios has plenty of time and infinite timelines to get this right. But until that day, fans will keep waiting, and the list of heroes stuck on the bench will only get longer. The question remains, which hero will finally break through first? And when that day comes, will it have been worth the wait?